dead people. I'm just kidding. I don't see no dead people. So my homie, right, Corey, sent me a video yesterday. And the Tesla, if you're in a cemetery, it'll pick up dead people. Not true. And look, check it out. Just to prove it to you. I am in a cemetery. Look at my screen. It'll pick up cars, it'll pick up people, but it ain't gonna pick up no dead people. And you know what? I did this experiment 2 years ago. It didn't work. See? No dead people. No dead people. Debunk that shit. Perfect time for me to do this right now because I rented this Tesla. And I bought a one-way ticket to Colombia. And I'm leaving soon. And I'm turning in this car and I'm outro. First thing I'm gonna do when I get to Colombia, I'm gonna buy some eggs. That's right, some eggs. I can't wait to see Colombia. And I know some of y'all thinking, he going there for the girls. No, I'm going there for the eggs. Although Colombia does have the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life. And when I'm out in public in Colombia, I walk around like this. So think what you want. But I am going there for the eggs. See? No dead bodies. No dead bodies. The Tesla only scans what is above ground. Now maybe if they scan what was below ground, we'd probably see some dead bodies. That's not the case. So, now that that has been debunked, I need to go charge my Tesla. Alright, I got 4 more days. Let me see, Chula Vista. Yeah, I'll do that one. No, let me do this one. Oh, no, not that one. Do this one. Alright, so I got 2 more. I'm sorry, what's today? Thursday. Now I know I said I was going to leave on Friday. Right, and get there on Saturday. But it was actually a lot cheaper for me to leave on a Wednesday. By like $100 too. So it's better for me because I got to turn in this damn car on, well, I got to turn it in on a Thursday. But I'm going to turn it in, I'll have to turn it in by Thursday by 12 in the afternoon. Well, what I'm going to do is turn it in on Wednesday by 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Take that trolley over to TJ. Got to take Kobe to the vet. And my flight don't leave till like 10 o'clock. So I get into Colombia on Thursday morning about 10. Hopefully whatever Airbnb I rent, they'll let me check in early. I still haven't decided if I'm going to be moving around or staying in one place. But I think I'm gearing more towards staying in one place. So there's so many places I've seen, but to narrow it down to just one place, well, I think this time that's how I'm going to do it. And just go and be stable and be in one spot. I do take a peek at Airbnb every once in a while, but I'm actually going to make my final decision on the last day, on my way to the airport. And then I'm going to end up buying something. Hopefully I can get a better deal doing it that way. We'll see, like that last minute deal. But I can't wait to get my ass back over there. And I'm going to see Maria Alejandra. I'm not going to go crazy with the girls. I'm not. I want to, but I'm not. I'm going to see a couple of them and call it a day. Maria Alejandra, probably the other Maria Alejandra. Caroline, I gotta see her. Luna, I gotta see her. Lucilla, she's tripping a little bit, but I'm hoping to see her. Okay, there's probably like 5 more I want to see, but I'm gonna try to chill the fuck out because I really want to focus and work. Then I go crazy with the girls, so I'm gonna pace myself because I'm gonna be there for a month, a minimum of a month, maybe longer. But my intentions is to get my ass to Thailand. Speaking of Thailand, so I finally paid for the subscription with Bumble. Got flooded the fuck out when I did in travel mode over in Colombia. Got flooded out so much that I had to switch it back to San Diego where I ain't getting no action. Just so I can keep up with the damn messages. That shit's so crazy. If it was like that here in America, my ass wouldn't be going nowhere. Well, that and many other things, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But I went in and switched to Japan. Japan got some cuties, man. I love me some Japanese girls. I checked it out in Vietnam. Vietnam got some cuties, I must say. I switched it to the Philippines. For some reason, the Philippines did not come up. Maybe I spelled it wrong, but it didn't come up. Then I switched it to Thailand. And to me, I think Thailand got the prettier girls. But to my surprise, with Thailand, 2 things surprised me. They got some chunky monkeys over there. I wonder how that happened. I had to watch a Zoom to Thailand. He had this one girl on there. She was thick, right? And I'm like, he goes, yeah, y'all don't be thinking Thailand girls are thick. But I'm seeing a lot of thickies on there. I like extra small panties. Also, what also surprised me, there's a lot of black women there. Black American women. Turns out, Thailand is a hot spot for black American women for some reason. Then I priced the tickets, and this is tickets leaving out of Colombia. Because if everything goes well, I want to leave from Colombia straight to Thailand. We're going to see what happens. But I was pricing the tickets to all of them. Thailand has the cheapest tickets. Thailand, marijuana's legal. In Thailand, I think, to me, there's a lot of cuties over there. Now, people done told me, every time I mention Thailand, watch out for the lady boys. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch out for the lady boys. But I said, what I've understood with the lady boys here, Colombia, Mexico, wherever, they always tell you they a lady boy. And I came across some lady boys swiping. Sure enough, they tell you that they a lady boy. But them lady boys over there, bro, they, for real, you can't tell. Like, I get it now. Watch out for the lady boys, because you can't tell. That's kind of scary. But hey, to each his own. I don't give a fuck. I think there's still more lady boys here in America than any other place. I could be wrong. But the lady boys in Thailand, you can't tell. You can't tell on the pictures. You might be able to tell in person. But if I was a lady boy, I would always tell somebody, hey, I'm a lady boy. I'm assuming they got plenty of dudes that's into that shit. And plus, dealing with me on that, if someone was to just surprise that shit on me, I'm going to jail. That's just going to irk an instant ass whooping. And that's why I assume that if they're a lady boy, they're gonna let a person know. I mean, because that's fucked up if you don't. And that kind of puts the lady boy in a really bad situation. So far, I probably came across 4 lady boys so far, right? And looking at the pictures, you can't tell. That shit crazy. And Thailand men are like small. That's why they can look like women so easily. But you can't tell. I showed it to like a couple of my writers. And one of the writers said, watch out for lady boys. I heard about that. And I showed him a picture of one. He was like, what the fuck, bro? You can't tell. But I am coming across a lot of cute Thailand chicks. But that's what kind of amazed me is how thick some of them girls are. I mean, are they doing processed food over there? And speaking of food, you know, if you're an American and you don't travel, you don't date in other countries, you're not gonna get what I'm about to tell you right now. Because our food here, the shit is poison. Like, seriously, that needs to be changed. This, where you gotta pay extra money, oh bro, that's fucked up. Dude crashed on a motorcycle. Well, he's walking. Damn, that's fucked up. I hate to see that, because I'm a rider. That's fucked up. Well, the cops are right there. Yeah, I'm a rider. That's the last thing I ever want to see is a motorcycle down. So for me, because I'm a traveler, I'll be switching to these, you know, other countries. And I have swiped over here in the States, and here's my opinion. You can tell when you're swiping in the States, all the food that we're eating over here is poison. So that, oh, well, you can't eat organic food, it's virtually impossible. Yeah, you got organic grocery stores, but is it realistic to only eat organic food? So you can't, like, the amount of restaurants is small for all organic, crazy expensive. The grocery stores, you know, like Trader Joe's, I heard they're organic. But what if you're out? Like, I'm out right now. I'm fucking hungrier than a hostage. Am I gonna go out my way to find organic? No. All the food needs to be organic. And because it's not like that, when I'm swiping, everyone looks like they're getting poisoned. It's like a really big difference, and it's disturbing because you cannot avoid it. So I'm like this when I'm swiping here in the States. It's the food, man. It is the food. You know, I come on, I've been here my whole life. The women were not this unattractive, man. Where in Colombia, all that food is natural. All of it. Like in Mexico, I got some Oreo cookies. The cookies in Mexico, Oreo cookies, tasted different than the cookies over here. The cookies over here in America do taste better. But how are they getting it to taste better? They're adding that chemicals and shit to it, which is nothing but fucking poison. Look, there's nothing natural at all about someone weighing 500 pounds. It's just not. And these politicians, palms is getting greased. They don't give a fuck. One thing I've learned about with living with Caucasians, they don't give a fuck if people live or die. They only care about the money. Give a fuck less if you live or die. Or in other countries, they can't afford that shit if they're taking care of their people with health care and stuff. But here, health care is a business. Let them get sick. And that, for me to ever want to live here again for the long term, that would have to be fixed. And I doubt it ever will be. Because, like guns, everyone knows we need to do something about the fucking guns. Number one killer in America is kids. Common sense would tell you, do something about the guns. That ain't gonna happen. Because Caucasians care more about money than life. So y'all gonna be eating this poisonous ass food unless you leave and go somewhere else. Look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. When I left, I lost 30 pounds without even fucking realizing it. I lost 30 fucking pounds. I've been back here, we're in April. I've been back here since right before Thanksgiving. I weighed myself yesterday. I've already gained all that back. And granted, like, I'm gonna weigh myself again tomorrow. When I did weigh myself yesterday, because when I'm working out, I do drink a gallon of water. So I doubt that gallon of water put 30 pounds on me, okay? But tomorrow, because my time is getting short, I got one more workout tomorrow. Got my 5 days in. Let me see, no, Tuesday. Tuesday's my last workout. So I'll make sure, because I cancel my membership on Tuesday. When I cancel, I'm putting a pause on it in case I come back. I'm gonna pause it up to a year. But Tuesday, I'm gonna weigh myself before I start my workout. And that way I can get it accurate. But I weighed myself a couple times already. At first, it was like, I gained like 25 pounds. That's not fucking normal, man. And when you bring this shit up, people always say, oh, it's the fast food. It's this and that. No. Now, I've been eating a lot of fast food lately, but it wasn't always like that because I had a crib and I cooked most of my food. I think it's just in all the food. So I'm stoked to get back over to Colombia so that way I can start losing weight. You know, hopefully I can start making some real big dollars because I would love to do an experiment where I take one of these 500 pounders from America. Be like, hey, come hang out in Colombia. Don't do a diet. Just eat regular. Go grocery shopping. You should live your life for 6 months. I'm curious how much weight a person could lose just by being in another country. So, you voters, vote for somebody that's going to give everybody here organic food. And what's going to happen is everyone's going to look better. We won't be seeing all these obese people. The looks on the dating site won't look like people are eating chemicals because that's what's happening here. It's really quite depressing, man. It'd be depressing for me being here. You got that problem. You got the racism problem. Everything's so fucking expensive. You make $100 in one day, you spend 110. It doesn't make sense for me here. It doesn't. It's a false sense of security. Somehow we make it look good because everyone got money, but really, not really. Majority of everyone's living check to check. So you living check by check. You're eating fucked up food. The vagina on strike. As a man, women ain't looking attractive because of the food they eat. And what are they supposed to do? They gotta eat. It's so bad, man. That's so bad. So I'm glad to get up out of here and take a break. But it's been cool. It's been a cool experience, but I'm ready to bounce. And if I gotta come back here for, you know, the only reason I had to come back is if my way of generating leads is not generating a lot of leads, and if I got to come back and reset, no big deal. And if I did come back, it'd only be about a month, and then I head to Thailand. But preferably, I'm gonna do everything I can to go straight from Colombia to Thailand. When it comes to sales with me, I'm never worried about sales. I'm an expert at putting in people in debt. The only thing I'm worried about with this particular business is getting the leads. And the leads are fucking expensive as fuck. Alright. I've been in this station before. I should go get myself some food. So yeah, I do want to get over to Columbia and go crazy with the girls. Don't get me wrong. But I also at the same time gotta focus and make some cheese. But the moment I do make some extra cheese, more than what I have. And by the way, I'm going back to teaching because I miss my students. I can't wait to see them. But that money there, you know, and keep in mind, it kept me afloat in Columbia for 6 months. But it's not enough money for me to wake up with them in pairs. I'm counting on my insurance business to do that. Mental. All right, Kobe, we about to go for a walk. I'm about to go for a smoke. Smoke break. Cause you know, I still want to see, when it comes to Colombia, I still want to see Bogota. I still want to see Cartagena. I still want to see all them places. And all that shit takes money. Teaching couldn't do that. Teaching just had me surviving. I'm not trying to survive this time. You know, I want to just live. How I've always pictured it. You know? How I've always pictured it. Damn, man, I'm gonna have to buy some trees. Which I don't want to do. This is my last little blunt here. I got another 5 days to go. Yeah, I could buy one more last sack. What's the big deal? I'm Cody.